Hey Joe, it's Kate Bortinsky. Gonna review your website, the new one that we talked about. So the biggest thing with a new site is we need to build authority and brand with this new website. Even though you're established with your Google business profile and you have over 300 reviews, Google still is hesitant about who's this new website, what are they doing, and we just need to work on linking your old track record with your new current one. And once we get that going, Google will start raising your authority and moving you up in the search results. So new websites as a whole, it takes time for Google to gain that trust in you. So it can take 2 to 3 months of just laying the foundation work and making sure that we have the right foundation behind the scenes before we really can start pushing good backlinks and stuff to rank some of your keywords. So all in all, it can take anywhere from 4 to 9 months for your new website to really rank in that top spot. So when we look at your website, again, great job. I really like what you've done with it. It looks really sleek. So fantastic. The biggest thing that I'm noticing where there's room for improvement is it needs some more content on there. And remember, the top 3 things that Google looks for and helps push you up in the map pack and in the Google search results are content, citations, and backlinks. So those are the big 3 things that you want to make sure your website and everything is rocking. So I did look up where your website sits today, and I kind of just made a little cheat sheet here. So your new website is sitting at 441 words. Your old website was sitting at 1021. So we really want to get some of that content from your old site onto your new site. And when we look at where our competitors are, 2 Men in a Truck is sitting at just under 4,000 words, Corrigan sitting at just under 1,800 words, and Top Dog sitting at just under 1,000 words. So really you want to outbeat their content. And so my first step would say we need at least 1,850 words to beat Corrigan and Top Dog. And then we can go after more content to beat 2 Men in a Truck as well. So that's where I kind of see initially where we have room for improvement. Your old site was being found for 70 keywords. Your new one's being found for 24. So we really want to push some of this stuff up, and content is how we do it. You want to make sure you have those keywords on your website more than your competitors. So the other thing, when I click into your service pages and I scroll down, most of these images were coming across kind of blurry. I'm not sure if that's my end, but you just want to make sure that you're using the highest quality images for your websites. And then when I click into your service areas, again, this overall photo for Ann Arbor and most of your location pages was blurry. So just verify the image that you're using and the image quality. This one looks great. So we want to make sure that with these service pages and these location pages that we're using content and keywords that people are searching for in these areas. So moving Ann Arbor movers, something like that, whatever the keywords for your area, you want to make sure that you're using them numerous times on these pages as well, because this will help the Ann Arbor location rank and outrank your competition in Ann Arbor. So when I scroll down to your Ann Arbor neighborhoods, I really like this concept. Now I do want to point out, if somebody in, say, Arbor Point is looking for a moving company, they're most likely not going to search Arbor Point movers. They're most likely going to say, hey, I know I need movers in Ann Arbor. So they'll search for a term close to that or near me. And so Arbor Point itself and these other neighborhoods is kind of wasted extra added things to your website that you don't necessarily need to be successful. It's not helping push you up in a certain way. So if you want to continue that, that's fantastic. It's just not necessarily helping with your ranking and such. So let's go back over to our Ahrefs. And again, this is where I can see what you're doing and your site compared to your competition. So for your new domain, your DR and UR is just talking about the quality of your backlinks and your website authority with Google. And again, because you're brand new, it's going to take some time to build this up. But that's what we can work together on by building up your keywords, the right keywords, your backlinks, your referring domains. All of that helps play a role into boosting your score. So currently you're sitting at 24 keywords and 52 backlinks. When I do click into your backlinks and filter out the spam links, we're sitting at about 10 backlinks that are like good, powerful backlinks that are giving you something to move you up in the search results. So we want to get this up, but we want to do it slowly. We can discuss the specifics of that at a later point, but for the purpose of this video, we're going to do it slowly because you are a new website and you don't want to freak Google out and do too much at once, and then they just tank your ratings because they're not trusting you and they think you're spam. So when we look at your overall results on Google, you've kept your citations, of course, so you're sitting in that good spot, right now the top spot on the Google Map Pack. But in the search results here, we can see that 2 Men and a Truck is number 1, Corrigan's number 2, Top Dog's number 3, U-Haul's number 4, and you're showing up in the 5th spot. Again, because when we did do this video before, you were in the 3rd spot. And part of that reason was because your URL had been around long enough. So now starting over with a new URL has dropped our rankings at this point. So let's go in and check out 2 Men and a Truck and see what they're doing. So their website, and I've already kind of looked into this a little bit. So their backlinks, they're currently sitting at 214 backlinks, and all 214 are not spam links. So they're pushing power to their Brighton location, and eventually we want to push power to our location pages too, but for now we're trying to still get the main website ranking. So since 2 Men and a Truck is a national brand, they will have higher DR scores because they have way more websites or back pages linking back to them, and the quality is going to be pretty high since they've been around for so long. And then when we go into Corrigan, they're also a location page, and now they're not pushing any backlinks to this page. So this is where we can easily outrank them. They do have, again, their national power that helps push the website up itself, but they're not pushing backlinks to this specific page. So that is somewhere where we can come in and beat them. And then when we go to Top Dog, of course, they are actually local and not a franchise. So their site, it's sitting at 139 backlinks, and about 100 of these are good. So this is where we're trying to work towards to get to that point. So overall, we're going to take things a little bit slower the first couple months to build authority with Google because that's what we want to do. And then we'll work up where we can really start shooting some powerful links to your website and go from there. So I look forward to talking with you in the next few weeks as things start to finally slow down for you guys, and we can go into the specifics of these kinds of things, but just to kind of show you where you're at and where there's room for improvement. I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, of course, give me a call at any time, 810-358-5645. We'll talk to you soon.